We're going to do some practice related to example 4 now. The best way to approach this video is really to do these problems, try to do these problems yourself first, pausing the video and then coming back and trying to see if you agree with what I have, okay? So with that, I'm going to give you a second here to pause if you want to, and I'm going to go into the solution here. Okay. Given that angle KLM is a straight angle, well, we know that means it's 180 degrees. So this whole angle, it would help if I had this, wouldn't it? Angle KLM is equal to 180 degrees. Now, find measure of angle KLN and NLM. Well, KLN is 10x minus 5, NLM is 4x plus 3, and if I add this angle plus this angle, that worked well. I tried. Try this again here. It's just not working for me. That angle, there we go. If I add those two, I get the whole 180 degrees. So here we go. We're going to add KLN, which is 10x minus 5. We're going to add that to angle NLM, and NLM is 4x plus 3. And as a result, I should get 180 degrees. So let's solve this. 10x and 4x is 14x. Negative 5 and positive 3 gives me a negative 2. That should equal 180. If I add 2 to both sides, the 2 will cancel off this side, leaving me with 14x, and I'll get 182 on the right. Dividing both sides by 14, 14 goes into 182 nicely. That will give me x is 13. Now that I know x is 13, I can easily find my two angles. So angle KLN is 10x minus 5, so if I go 10 times 13, that's 130, minus 5, which would be 125. So measure of angle KLN is 125. Now we can find the remaining angle, NLM, by subtracting this from 180, or I can just once again substitute. I'm going to substitute. So if x is 13, NLM is 4 times 13, which is 52. 52 plus 3 would be 55. So we find out that measure of angle NLM would be 55 degrees. And of course, these two angles add up to 180, so I can tell they're right. These are my answers right there. Those are the two answers they wanted. All right, let's go to the second problem here. Given that EFG is a right angle, so notice the 90 degrees, that means it's 90 degrees. Find EFH, which is marked as 2x plus 2 degrees, and HFG, right here, which is marked as x plus 1 degrees. So what should happen? I should be able to add these two to get 90. So 2x plus 2 plus x plus 1 should add up to 90 degrees. Add 2x and x, we get 3x. Add 2 and 1, we get 3. And that should equal 90. Subtract 3 on both sides. So 3x is 90 minus 3, which is 87. And then divide both sides by 3. And again, 3 goes in nicely 29 times. So if x is 29, then 2 times 29 plus 2 would give me 60. So I know that the measure of angle EFH is 60. Well, that tells me the other angle should be 30 degrees because they have to add up to 90 altogether. But let's check. X plus 1. Well, if x is 29, 29 plus 1, of course, is 30, just as we said it should be. So the measure of angle HFG is 30 degrees. And there are your two practice problems from example 4. Hopefully that made sense to you.